All right, so I just got a cheap turbo manifold log. I'm gonna see if it fits the car. At this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna run turbo no more, but I'm just gonna see if it fit the car. I ordered it, and then when I ordered it, I decided, do I even want turbo anymore? Because I've been dealing with this for a lot, um, trying to figure out what works and stuff. And so I got it. So let me see what it looks like, and we go from there. As far as cleaning it up, I do have this adjustable handheld bandsaw, so I can clean it up somewhat pretty easy with this. I do have a Dremel. I got a bunch of little things, so I'm gonna see what this can do and go from there. So yeah, I got the turbo on here. It clears everything except I don't know why is it angled the way it is. That don't make any sense to me. Maybe I need to turn it, but I don't know. It fits on there, it clears. I probably, if I did run it, I probably would have to cut the turbo flange and turn it, which wouldn't be a huge issue, considering that I do have another flange. So I probably would just have to cut it and turn it and then weld a new one on. But it clears. Again, I don't know if I'm doing this turbo thing or not. Kind of a headache, but I have to look into why it's pointed that way. I would think it would be turned a little different, but yeah, it's on there. So there you go. Cheap turbo manifold log, whatever they call it. All right, so I sold that eBay, or it wasn't even eBay, it was a Max something, Max Prep, whatever. I sold that log. Turns out they actually have several, and that particular one I had some weird angle to it, but I sold it more than what I bought it for. Oops. But this is the car stripped down. I took all the turbo stuff off of it. I'm at the point right now where I don't even want to run turbo no more. I just want to run, bigger motor and call it a day. But the problem is the motor or the power that I want probably will come from a stroker. Now I'm looking at the prices for that stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I did pick up a 6.0. It was a short block, but I ripped it all apart because the bearings were worn out. Looks like oil starvation. I got the crank in my trunk. I'm just gonna order a new crank or a manufactured crank that with new bearings, and then put this back together. But putting the 6.0 back together, I might reconsider keeping the turbo stuff. I mean, I already got it. Shit, I've already spent the money. There's literally nothing else I would have to buy. Just make the shit work. I might not run these headers or this manifold, but I mean, from what I'm seeing, I'm still not gonna spend any money. I might keep this one because it fits perfect. Sell this along with that shit and do an eBay or the Summit. Looks like it might have some potential. I'm still looking for a faller manifold, but I haven't found one yet. I guess every time they pop up, they sell immediately because the guy who was running the shop, he closed up shop, so there's no more coming out. So, but that's all my turbo stuff. I mean, it had to come off anyway, so it's not like I'm running around in circles too much. It had to come off because I gotta pull this motor out and get ready for the 6.0. If I was to just slap the 6.0 back together it would just be throwing a new crank in here and and some bearings, putting it all back together, and then taking everything off the 5.3 and swapping it over. So that might be well, that is the plan. But as far as the turbo stuff, I'm gonna have to scratch my head a little bit, because it would be kind of cool to get 6, 7 to the wheels, but we'll see. I also have to account for my fuel system, my tank. I got a Holly tank that's only rated for 750. This thing is only rated for 600 to the crank, but I can change out the injectors, which I'm going to do. So I don't know. I got to get my life together. I'm running everybody crazy, especially my wife. She's probably tired of my ass, but this is just how my mind works. So we'll see what happens.